In this video, we are discussing the asynchronous replacement for one-dimensional and projectile motion. Both of these labs have enough material that is shared between them that if you need to make up both of them asynchronously, it makes more sense to make one extra large lab than two labs with repeated material. In this lab, you will be throwing an object and analyzing the position of that object in each frame using Logger Pro. When you are taking a video for Logger Pro, the most important thing is that the plane of motion and the plane of the camera need to be parallel to each other. Unlike most humans, cameras only have one eye, which means that if I move my hand in front of the camera can't actually tell if my hand is getting closer or if my hand is staying still and just getting bigger. So if you are analyzing a video and that video has motion towards the camera, Logger Pro can't understand that. So we need to make sure that the motion is at a fixed distance away from the camera. So the plane of the camera and the plane of the motion are parallel to each other. If you are having a hard time setting up that video, you don't have someone to hold the camera, things like that, you can, in theory, if you're careful, introduce a third plane into the video of a mirror. So in that case, if you're holding the camera in one plane, the camera is aimed at the mirror, which is parallel, and then you have your object and its motion is parallel, all of the physics will stay true. So if you can't get a good setup with putting your camera on a table or on a tripod or something like that, you could hold your camera and film the object in a mirror. And if all three of those planes are parallel, things will still work. When you are analyzing your video in Logger Pro, the camera only knows about pixels, and Logger Pro only knows what the camera has. So you can track your position, but only in terms of number of pixels away from one corner of the video. So to turn that into numbers that we understand in physics, you will need to convert pixels to meters. And you can do that by including in the video an object of known length. In a perfect world, that'd be something like a meter stick, but it can be anything that you know the exact dimensions of. A piece of paper, the length of your hairbrush, if you know how long your belt is, anything like that will work. And then in Logger Pro, you can set the scale to inform the computer that this object is exactly this length and exactly this many pixels. And then Logger Pro will do everything after that in meters instead of pixels. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Here's this lab's fun fact. The Stegosaurus had been extinct for at least 50 million years before Saturn's rings started to form.